Welcome to the An English Coffee Office. Today is Friday, July 4, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Hey Alex, how's it going? Got a few minutes to catch up before the day gets crazy?
Hey David, I'm doing all right, thanks. Yeah, let's touch base while I grab my coffee.
Man, my morning's already been a whirlwind. I had 3 clients calling me non-stop before I even stepped into the office.
I get it. I've been swamped with 2 project deadlines since I logged in at 8.
Never a quiet moment around here, huh? Gotta love the hustle though.
True. It keeps us on our toes, doesn't it?
For sure. By the way, did you catch that news about the US and China trade tariffs heating up again?
Yeah, I saw it on CNN earlier this week. They're talking about new tariffs that could really shake up imports, especially in tech.
Exactly. I'm worried it's gonna mess with our supply chain for the new product launch next quarter.
That's a valid concern. Higher costs could throw off our budgets big time.
Just what we need. More headaches. I mean, I'm already chasing my tail with client demands.
I hear you. I'll make sure to loop in the procurement team to see if we can brainstorm some backup plans.
Good idea. Gotta stay ahead of the curve on this one.
Definitely. We don't want to be caught off guard if prices spike.
Nope, not on my watch. Anyway, speaking of tech, did you hear about that massive cyber breach at Cantus?
Oh yeah, I read about it on Reuters. They said up to 6 million customer records might have been compromised.
That's wild. Imagine if something like that happened here. Our clients would lose it.
No doubt. It's a wake-up call to double-check our own data security measures.
Totally. I'm not exactly a tech wizard, but I don't want to be the guy who clicks on a sketchy email link.
Better safe than sorry. Maybe we should nudge it to run a quick security audit?
Yeah, let's not take any risks. Last thing we need is a data disaster on top of everything else.
Agreed. It's scary how much damage a breach like that can do to a company's reputation.
For real. Trust takes years to build, and just a second to break, you know?
So true. I'll bring it up in our next team meeting to keep everyone in the loop.
Smart move. Hey, on a lighter note, did you see that update about the Princess of Wales and her recovery journey?
I did. It was in a BBC article this week. She described it as a real roller coaster, didn't she?
Yeah, super relatable. I mean, who hasn't felt like life's just full of ups and downs?
Exactly. It's kind of refreshing to hear someone in the spotlight be so honest about personal struggles.
No kidding. Makes you realize even royals deal with the same kind of stuff we do.
It does. I think it sends a powerful message about resilience and taking things one day at a time.
Totally. It's like, if she can push through tough times, maybe I can handle my crazy sales targets.
That's a good way to look at it. It puts our daily grind into perspective, doesn't it?
For sure. You know, it's funny how news like this makes you stop and think about the bigger picture.
It really does. Makes me appreciate little moments like this coffee break a bit more.
Haha. Speaking of which, this coffee's the only thing keeping me going today. How's your project shaping up?
It's coming along slowly but surely. Just need to tie up a few loose ends before the big presentation.
Nice. I've got a call with a client in about 15 minutes, so I better get my game face on.
Same here. I've got a status update with my team soon to make sure we're all on the same page.
Always something to keep us busy, huh? Can't say office life is ever boring.
Not at all. There's always a new challenge waiting around the corner.
You got that right. Hey, before we head off, how's working remotely been for you lately?
It's been okay, actually. I like the flexibility. But I do miss the face-to-face brainstorming sometimes.
I feel you. I'm in the office most days, but juggling virtual meetings with clients is a whole other beast.
Tell me about it. Half the time, I'm just hoping my Wi-Fi doesn't drop mid-call.
Been there. Nothing worse than freezing on screen looking like a total goof.
Oh, the joys of tech. Still, it's nice to have the option to mix things up a bit.
True. Saves me a commute on some days, which is a win in my book.
Definitely a perk. By the way, are you joining that team lunch next week?
Oh, is that happening? I must have missed the memo. Count me in.
Cool. I'll make sure you're in the loop. It'll be nice to catch up with everyone outside of work stuff.
For sure. Need a break from all the emails and deadlines for a couple of hours.
Agreed. Sometimes you just gotta step away and recharge a bit.
Yep. Anyway, I better not keep my client waiting. Don't want to start the call on the wrong foot.
Same here. I've got to prep for my meeting before things get too hectic.
All right, good chatting with you, Alex. Let's do this again soon.
You too, David. Catch you later.
Don't work too hard, okay? Take it easy if you can.
I'll try. You too, don't let those clients run you ragged.
Deal, see you around.
See you?
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.